হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ওয়েলকাম টু MrRawBean। তো চলে আসলাম আজকে আরেকটি ফুটবলের লাইভ স্ট্রিম নিয়ে। তো প্রথমে রেগুলারের মতো করে নেব লগ ইন কিক, এবং কিকের সাহায্যে দেখা যাক আজকে কি সাকসেসফুল হওয়া যায় কিনা। কালকে আমি দিয়েছিলাম রাইট সাইড, তো আজকে আবার রাইটে দিব, কেননা লেফটে হয়তো বা না, আজকেও রাইটে গিয়েছিল। এটা তো ওইরকমই হয়ে গেলো যেরকম ম্যাচের মধ্যে পেনাল্টি হয় ওই রকমই প্রেডিক্ট করে ফেলেছে কোন দিকে মারবো আমি, কিন্তু সমস্যা নেই। প্রথমে আমরা দেখব আমাদের কয়েন খুব ভালো লেভেলেরই আছে, এবং অবশ্যই যারা ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলতে চান কমেন্ট করতে পারেন। আজকে কত পয়েন্টে আমরা যেতে পারবো। আমরা আজকে 1315 পয়েন্টে আছি, এবং হেরেছি আমরা 18টি ম্যাচ, জিতেছি 11টি, 5টি ড্র। তো আজকে কি কিছুটা লেভেল কাছাকাছি করা পসিবল হবে, ট্রাই করে দেখা যাক।
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adams. Taken back almost at once. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Iniesta. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Messi's cross. It's Alonso! It's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding for
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich, and he was quick to react. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And the shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Iniesta looking for options. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams played over towards the opposite flank. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Floated through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bebeto. Spread it left. Bebeto. Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, he's
indicated.
found some space here. And that was very necessary. Robertson. Shot could be on. Great hit! Oh, he's been... In he goes again! And yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Now this is Lewandowski. Linton driving forward. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Alonso looking understandably energised after his goal. Adams cuts out the pass. Adams getting this one clear. Now it's Haaland. Oh, played right into his path. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Robert Lewandowski. Son Heung-min. Number 8.
That's been
Iniesta.
drilled in.
Coming
Well
on the
played
field,
and well cleared.
Number 7, Conte. Number 99, Erling Haaland. Number 11,
And no,
Neymar.
that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 35, Panas.
Messi was steaming forward. Looking for the runner. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And he's shot at goal! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that's it. That was always inevitable. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamics of... Hits one! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicked it back promptly. Oh, super ball! Great chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away!
The goal scorer.
Simplicity
After 81
itself.
minutes.
Well, the finish looked a
Number
guarantee
11,
once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Neymar.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played into space out wide. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's
There will
Neymar.
be 3 minutes
That looks a
added
decent
time.
ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Messi. And he's let fly. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a lovely, neat pass. Isak bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lewandowski. Adams getting this one clear. And he's let fly! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that's well seen too. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, played right into his path. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Iniesta. Interesting ball. And this is Iniesta. It's not an especially good pass, that. Raul looking for the run. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's the shot! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky.
And the shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then...
It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
After the final whistle today.
Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. He's gone direct here. Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Zubimendi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a little off target. And this is Lewandowski. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Owen. Good spot, he's seen the run. And this is Raul. He's one-on-one, surely! Great chance! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice ball, and the finish! Danger averted for now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And this is Iniesta, and it's played into the middle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the runner. It's Van Basten! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
welcome
joined us
to
for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback.
Can he put it away? And we have our very first corner. Can he finish it? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So, a breakthrough already. Iniesta, spread out to the left. Lewandowski. And the finish! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, super ball! It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's in on, there's the hit! He's scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fiddles it through, and this is Son Heung-min. Oh, just, he's had a shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And here's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Messi, real chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of...
There's the shot! Luis Suarez, looking for options for movement. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're back on the ball again.
There will be 3
No,
minutes
that was
added
never going to
time.
make it. Iniesta. And it's Lewandowski. Dink through. And he's managed to get rid. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. And we are up to the break.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
After 48 minutes...
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Iniesta. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Chance to finish. Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Batistuta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants to...
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well cleared. Fires from distance. And that is a routine catch.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Decent hit! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, that has changed the... Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Suarez with the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. Now it's Raul. Oh no, what has happened here? Now the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Look at the space here. Hoisted in. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams with the clearance. Son Heung-min crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still goal. And he's let fly! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Looking for the run-up. Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Iniesta. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And just like that, he's into double figures now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Costa Curta threads one in. Caicedo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that has been clubbed away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe is onto this. Good read, needed to be. Adams gets good distance on it. And it's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets his pass away. Well, played right into his path. Hits one! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get free. That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big
Shot at goal! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is out of play. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. In comes the cross. Cleared without hesitation. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are... And the finish! There it is! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Always onto this. Nunez. Nice control. Can he put it away? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got away with one there. And he was quick to react. And it's Nakamura. Now it's Lewandowski. That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That pass has been well intercepted. Nakamura. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski. Hoisted in. Oh, that's a key interception. And they've got rid. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And that for him is goal number 10. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Darwin. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And here's Raul. Looking for the run-up. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Iniesta. Lewandowski.
There will be 3 minutes added
Now
time.
it's Luis Suarez. That's a throw. Costa Curta is there to clear. And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Very little in it, the score at half. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nakamura just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Neymar. Haaland, here's onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro delivers the ball. And that has been knocked, and the volley. And that's off target.
Xabi Alonso put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Davids, that's played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes
Number
on
7,
both sides, actually.
Erling Haaland. Number 5, Darwin Núñez. Number 26,
And beyond the defence.
Davids. Coming on the field,
India are
number
definitely going about
18,
this the right way.
Scholes.
They're coming again
Number
and
15,
again.
I think they just have to keep
Torres.
forcing the issue and
Number
they'll get
21,
clinical.
Mbappe. Number 3, Rijkaard. Substitutions taking
Cannavaro.
place.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ball swung in. And the keeper's in command. And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta clears. And it's Neymar. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great hit! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Mbappe! Real chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
India get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolute chance!
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Nicely aimed pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steal.
Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's Son Heung-min! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi is behind this one. Messi! He went for the curler. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Luis Suarez. And it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Madrid have a free kick. And that's a good ball. And Batistuta! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose here. Out towards the flank. Cannavaro gets a good foot in there. Lofted upfield. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dunk getting this one clear. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Deftly away. Cannavaro gets it away. He's looking to set free a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Costa Curta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Up towards the front line. Adams cuts out the pass. Xavi Alonso. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Son Heung-min. Number
So,
8.
time for changes on
Iniesta.
both sides, actually.
Robert Lewandowski.
So we have a breakthrough.
Number 14.
Now, how will things develop
Xabi
from here?
Alonso.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep
Coming
it
on
up.
the field.
This may take a toll
Number
now.
11.
That looks a good ball through.
Number 18.
And it's
Frank
hoisted
Lampard.
clear.
Number 21. Batistuta.
Keep calm and carry
Number
on. That's the
12.
job in a nutshell now.
Number 35. Panas. Substitution.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Great ball, and he's in. Hits one. It's there. And the lead lost. No time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, then.
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.